What's going on, guys? It's your boy Sega Man back with another video. I haven't made a video in a long time. I've usually been going live and short hangouts or podcasts, and the Alpha Brothers and the Exile Brothers come and rock out with me in the chat. And then sometimes even my brother Unlimited will come on and rock out with me, or E-Rock, or even Hebot sometimes, to talk about different things that are happening in the Xbox gaming community and more. So I hope you guys enjoyed the last Alpha podcast, the PlayStation Welfare Pass. And the reason why I did that podcast is because it is my turn to rub it back in your face. You guys got to understand something, okay? Microsoft's gaming department takes care of their consumer, okay? I was skeptical at first about Game Pass. I'm not going to lie. I was. I was skeptical about Game Pass. But I'm not skeptical about Game Pass anymore. I have Ultimate Game Pass. I've had it for a long time now until June of 2022. Because I combined everything with my live and everything else, and I got a few years, which is great. And I'm going to, get at least another few more years because it's worth the value of the buck that I'm going to spend on Ultimate Game Pass. We get games day and date exclusives. Okay, we get indie games and different type of genre of games that drop into Game Pass literally every week. Now the PlayStation side doesn't get that at all. You're not getting games, brand new games. You're not getting games day and date. You're not getting exclusives day and date dropping in anything over there for a subscription base. But now it took them so long to want to make a PlayStation Pass, okay? And now we're hearing things out there now. This is what I mean. It's always a domino effect with these fake ass gamers out there and these dumbass trolls they're not intelligent at all, okay? They don't know the history of gaming. They know nothing about what they're talking about. My brother, he bought, I'm not going to mention the guy's name, but he had to TKO a guy that wanted to come and troll in my comment section about PlayStation and Xbox. He got quiet. Okay? If you're going to come to the Exile podcast or the Alpha podcast, the brothers in the chat and the panel members are going to light you up. Seriously. They're going to light you up, especially Hebot. Hebot will light your ass up if you don't know what you're talking about. If you don't come with your A game, when it comes to gaming, Hebot will light you up, bro. He'll eat you up. Especially if he's not in a good mood. Oh man, he's gonna light your ass on fire. You know how they said when Jimi Hendrix went to Monterey, he lit that place on fire with his performance? That's what Hebot does when it comes to combating him with gaming. He's gonna light your ass on fire. Straight up. Okay? Alright, now for the true PlayStation fans out there, they should somewhat be happy. Now I don't know, nobody really knows how they're going to do it. If they're going to slapstick like PlayStation Now and the other service they have together, there's people that are skeptical about it. They're going to be like, I don't know. If they don't put their brand new games in house day and date into that, that's not a win-win. It isn't. It's not a win-win. Okay? If they're going to make a PlayStation Pass, those games should come into PlayStation Pass for the monthly fee. Okay? The new God of War, The Last of Us, whatever new Uncharted that come out, your racing game, Gran Turismo, whatever. Okay? You should not have to pay anything. You should just be able to download it and play it. Some people are very skeptical because I've been listening to a lot of podcasts out here this weekend are very skeptical about this. Very, very skeptical. And then you have people out there already. This is how you can tell, okay? It's a domino effect. They're already saying, yeah, now that PlayStation's coming out with a PlayStation Pass, Xbox Game Pass is dead. Really? 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 You're not even gonna that PlayStation Pass when it first comes out, we're gonna see how it does. But it's not gonna be able to catch the coattails of the Game Pass. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not. and then it's coming out next spring. Oh, you got a ways to go. And they need to do this. Okay? They need to do this. They need to copy Microsoft once again, over again, which you guys don't never want to admit. They want to copy Microsoft again with a PlayStation Pass. Why? Because Sony needs money. Okay? Stop putting up a brick wall when people are speaking facts to you. Sony needs money in their gaming division. They cannot keep up in their whole division because the only thing that's keeping them alive is the PlayStation brand. Nothing else is really keeping them alive. Their movies ain't doing any good. Their TVs are okay. Their receivers, when they have them, are garbage. I have a friend that does nothing. His name is Tony. Italian dude. Does nothing. Nothing but collect receivers. His best, he thinks one of the best receivers, which is true, is Denon, and he gets the high end Denons. I'm talking about receivers that cost $1,700, $1,600, like a brand new TV. Okay, he's had them. He's worked on them in a shop that he used to work with somebody. He said Sony receivers are garbage. He even said back then that their TVs were garbage. Now, people might beg to differ about that, but their receivers, their computers are garbage. Their phones are whack. They're garbage. The only thing that is keeping Sony alive is the PlayStation division. Okay? And the best thing I think they ever had is when they brought out that Sony Walkman, because everybody and their mother wanted one. If they couldn't afford one, they got a knockoff one. Remember Emerson? There was a stereo company called Emerson, and back in the day, if you were poor, your mom didn't have much money. What you wanted for Christmas? Hey mom, I want a Walkman. You getting that Emerson? You see what I'm saying? You're getting that Emerson or that Sound Designs. That was back in the day. It was cheap, cheaper than a Sony Walkman. Yes, I had an Emerson Walkman. My mom couldn't afford to get me a Sony Walkman, and I rocked out that Emerson Walkman. All right. So they were very popular back then with the radio division. Basically, boom boxes, Walkman, stuff like that, Fisher, Panasonic, all that. They competed and everything. But back in the day, Sony was the number one home name brand. It is not that way with gaming. It is not that way with gaming. Okay. When it comes to making money, Microsoft is a huge, huge software company, and they know how to make those ducats. They know how to get that dividends way better than Sony. All right? So don't be out here saying that as soon as the PlayStation Pass comes out, it's going to destroy Game Pass. You sound like a fucking idiot out here in these gaming streets. This is what I mean. True gamers out there, you know what? We have to be smarter than this. We always have to combat bullshit like this because you got people out here that just on social media that are idiots. Now you got a guy in Sony that's a pedophilia guy, pedophile. I think that media is not working with you anymore, are they now, Sony? The media will eat you up. The media made you what you are. Now the media can destroy you, and they can destroy you with that allegation. They can make people not be interested in buying your video game systems anymore. They can't. Well, people that are, you know, that don't want to have it anymore because you're affiliated with pedophilia. They might be afraid their kids might get on there and get in a Call of Duty game or something like that and think, somebody's going to come on there and, try to, coerce their kids or something. I'm just using that as an example. There's people that do that. There's people that will get rid of the game system and don't want their kids to have the game system anymore and go to a Nintendo Switch or Xbox. There is people out there that do that. They're going to be afraid that there's going to be all kind of pedophiles on your little online that you have, you know what I mean, that's going to try to coerce their kids into sexual favors or try to get information about them or anything like that. They're going to think that way because you know why? The media makes them think that way. The media can make you into something, and the media can also destroy you at the same time. At the same time. Okay? So, back to the PlayStation Pass. Okay? Me as a true gamer out here and a collector, yes, uh, I am happy for the true PlayStation fans out there that love the PlayStation brand, that have rocked out with PlayStation since they were a little kid, like I did with my Sega Genesis and all the Sega products that I own now, Xbox. I'm happy for them. I have PlayStation guys that come in the alpha chat. Okay, we have PlayStation guys, respectable ones, and PC guys that come in the alpha chat and in the exile. You know what I mean? And they're civil when it comes to questions or stuff they want to ask us or their opinions. They're very civil about it. They're not in there with that whack dumbass played out bullshit from those other channels you used to listen to. Those channels are whack and they're played out. Okay? Xbox has no games is whack and it's played out. You can't use that narrative anymore. You can't use that narrative anymore at all. Xbox is the 720p box. You definitely can't use that anymore. Okay? You definitely can't use that anymore. We have the most powerful system last gen and this gen. Then we have game studios that you guys bitch about, like Baysoda and ZeniMax. You want games to still come over to PlayStation. You guys have no games. All right? You guys, PlayStation got no games because you're always begging for our games. And we say it in videos and podcasts and everything else. You always want to make petitions, say it's not right what Phil did, say it's not right what Bethesda's doing with StarCraft and games like that. Those games are exclusive for Xbox and for the PC gamers, okay? Don't get twisted and come in the comment section and say, well, that game's not exclusive then, Sega Man. It's exclusive to the console. It's not going to be on any other console. It's not going to be on the PlayStation 5, and it's not going to be on the Nintendo Switch. It's only going to be on the Xbox console, and then it'll be on PC, which is not a console for PC gamers. Okay? I have to break it down to you like that so you can get it. You know what I mean? Because you guys act so stupid out here, when it comes to gaming. All right? You're not getting no more exclusive games from Baysoda and ZeniMax at all. You're not getting the new Indiana Jones game. It's going to be exclusive, I believe. It's going to be exclusive for the Xbox and I guess on PC. You're not getting that. Okay? You guys got your exclusives over there. Keep playing your God of Wars. Keep playing your Gran Turismos that come out 10 years later. Keep playing all those games that are exclusive. Well, actually, that won't be exclusive anymore. You might as well say, well, they're exclusive to your console. They're exclusive to your console. They won't be on any other console. But you guys are so mad because PC guys get to play your games. It's still exclusive to your console of choice, though, isn't it? It's not on the Xbox. I don't care. I don't want them over here. And it's not on the Nintendo Switch, but it's going to be on PC. So PC guys can enjoy playing your games. Isn't that nice? You thought that your games would never come to PC. Probably going to be a PlayStation Pass, PC Pass, right? Just like with Xbox. I told you guys before, join the family. You have to because you need money, honey. You need money. All right? You need money. Okay? Your company needs money. Your company is in trouble. If Sony brand wants to stay around and stay relevant out here, in the gaming streets, that's what they need. They need money and PlayStation because PlayStation is the only thing really, let's be honest, that's really keeping them afloat. Keeping them afloat. Microsoft is helping you guys with Azure servers. How many times has he bought E-Rock and me, Unlimited, 100, all those good brothers out there, 108, all those brothers keep telling you guys this shit. But you keep denying it. You want to keep denying it. You know what I mean? Sony is paying Microsoft for that. They're paying Microsoft for that. Microsoft is helping them, okay? But they're paying Microsoft for that. You guys getting a PlayStation Pass, copycats, okay? Your company needs the money. See, they keep thinking old school. This is not the PlayStation 1 days anymore. It's not. They're in their old way of thinking, that old Japan way of thinking when it comes to gaming, okay? When it comes to gaming, they are. They're very unfair to their consumers and they know it, okay? Paying $70 for a game is ridiculous, okay? Paying $70 for a game that they want to remaster over again is ridiculous, okay? The most ridiculous thing about this whole thing, including the PlayStation Pass, all right, is when these new systems came out, the PS4, PlayStation 5. These are capable systems of doing backwards compatibility, and they can't give that to you. Think about it. Think about it. You guys that have tons of PlayStation 1 games, right? PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 3 games. Now, in the PlayStation Pass, yes, they might give you old games in there. But why? Why pay a subscription? Think about it, for old games that you might already have on disc that you could be playing in that PS4 or PS5. Think about it. Think about it, right? If you didn't want to do PlayStation Pass, let's say you didn't want to do PlayStation Pass, there is no goddamn reason why that company cannot make those games fucking back compat. If they did it with the PlayStation 2, if they did it with the PlayStation 3, then they should be able to fucking do it with the PlayStation 5 and the PS4. That is a bunch of bullshit. I'm not talking about you buying them over again digitally on PS4. I'm talking about using the games that you already have in your collection. So you don't have to spend your money on something that you already have, you dumbasses. That's what it's all about. Why do you want to pay more money for God of War if you have it on disc and you can play it back compat? Add 4K to it. Add frame boost to it. Enhancements. They can't even do that. Right. They don't have a real 4K system. It can't even hang with the Series S. In some cases, the PS5 can't hang with the Series S. The most sold console of this holiday season. Salute to Xbox and the crew. You should not have to pay, listen to me, you should not have to pay over again for old games in your collection that you could be playing back compat on your system of today. That PS5, if it doesn't melt down and crash, is possible to play those old ass games. I don't want to hear no bullshit about, oh, it's hard to do this and that. Microsoft can do it. You guys can copycat and do it too. Just like you copycat everything else. You guys can do it too. That's a bunch of bullshit, propaganda, malarkey. Okay? You're the corporate slave. You're the corporate slave that come out here and troll us. You're the corporate slaves of Sony. Because they're denying you value. You hear what I'm saying? If you have games you already have, you should be able to play, especially PlayStation 1 games. Come on. Come on. You should be able to put your whole collection or at least some of your collection or half of your collection of PlayStation 1 games in that PS5. That PS5 can fucking run PlayStation 1 games. That's a bunch of bullshit. And it can run PS2 games. Now, maybe there might be a little bit more complications with PlayStation 3, and I'm pretty sure it'll be able to do the PlayStation 4, but you should be able to run those old school PlayStation games in that fucking PS5. That big ass fucking router. Because that's what it looks like. It should be able to run those games. I don't want to hear no bullshit. You can play OG Xbox games. You can play 360 games in your Xbox One, One X, Xbox S, Series S, Series X. Well, not Series S because it doesn't have that thing, but I'm talking about the One S, the Xbox family, not the digital ones. You can put those games in there and run those games. So don't fucking tell me that Sony cannot do true backwards compatibility for you guys. That's a bunch of bullshit. And you come into my comment section, E-Rocks, Hebot, 100, maybe 108s, all those true brothers out there, and you start with that toxic, dumbass bullshit because you want to deflect all the time. Because you know deep down in your little fucking pea brain that you have in your head that they're doing you wrong as a consumer. People don't have money like that right now because of the economy and the pandemic. Chip shortages for these systems. You're not going to get a PlayStation. You might not be able to get a PlayStation 5 until 2023. Maybe. You might not be able to get an Xbox Series X until 2023. Maybe. So, if they would just were to come out today and said, hey, guess what? For our PlayStation fans that we love our consumers for supporting our brand, we're going to bring backwards compatibility to keep longevity going on a system that you're already rocking out on. We're going to bring you more excitement to our system by making our whole catalog of library of PlayStation 1 games and PlayStation 2 games digitally or disc backwards compatibility on our system. I think that would make a lot of PlayStation fans happy because they don't have to go out and buy it over again digitally. What if you don't have the money? Some of those games are expensive as hell. Some of those PlayStation 1 games are over $100. Now, if they were to make them digitally and make them cheaper for you, the old school games, that's great. That's great. If you already have the game, right? You should be able to play it in your PlayStation 5. Okay? All those games. So I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it about that. I don't. Sony does their consumers wrong. They really do. They really do. Do you guys wrong. They're starting. That's because right now I'm hearing there is PlayStation fans out there that are on their ass because they know that Xbox Game Pass is knocking at their front door. They're mad. They were mad about Forza Horizon 5. They don't want to admit their ass hurt. You got that dude out there doing videos about it. You know what I mean? I don't answer to trash. Okay? You guys knew who I'm talking about. Brother, you are an embarrassment to the gaming community. You are. You are a total embarrassment, man. You got all kind of people clowning your ass right now. You got Gaming Guru exposing your ass. When you do something, he's going to make a video about it. Just letting you know if you don't already know. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. Every time you do a video, he's going to do a video about you. I don't answer to people that talk trash and rubbish out there and want to troll all the time. He's not worth my time. He is not worth my time. All right, he's not a true gamer. He is not worth my time, bro. He's a clickbaiter and he needs money. That's why he does it. Brother needs money. You know what I'm saying? Go and get your hustle, bro. Go and get you a little bit of money on YouTube. All right? Because you sound like you need it with your stuttering ass. You sound dumb as hell out here in these gaming streets, dude. To have Hebot come over there and light your ass up. There won't be shit you can say, and you know it. Hebot would love to. Hebot said anybody can come on and debate him on the alpha. They can come on. He said it. You won't do it though, because he'll make you look like an ass out here in the YouTube community. He will. You know he will. You know what I'm saying? You have to give respect and props to the OGs, and Hebot is an OG historian of gaming, collectibles, and of pop culture. You have to give your respect because he knows what he's talking about. He even said if there was something he might have missed, something that he doesn't know, he would gladly tell you, okay, I made a mistake. But none of you have ever stepped up to the plate and done that. None of you have ever done that yet. And now you're already out here spewing that the PlayStation Welfare Pass is going to destroy Game Pass. You're out of your fucking mind if you think that. You really are. I think it'll do well, but it's not going to make Game Pass go anywhere. Game Pass is on top right now. And there is a lot of true PlayStation fans out there that have Xboxes and have Game Pass. There is true PC fans out there that are not with the bullshit and enjoy Xbox PC, Game Pass PC. They're enjoying it. They come in my chat. They come in the alpha chat, and I respect those PC brothers. I do. I don't have nothing against PC gamers. They're always welcome to come. They're always welcome to give their opinion, and they're not with that trollish shit. We might get maybe one or two. I'm talking about true PC gamers out here. Okay, just because people play on PC, okay, games doesn't mean they're not a gamer. They're a gamer. They're just playing on a laptop that I'm doing this video on, or they're playing on a regular, built computer. That's what they like. You can't knock what people like. If that's what they like, that's what they like. If they don't like a console, and they've been PC gamers since they were young and got into gaming, maybe like their parents, and that's what they're going to choose. That's what they're going to choose, a PC. They like PC. I play on my laptop. I play Xbox games on my laptop. And it plays very, very well. I play the medium on here and look great on my my HP laptop. I have a pretty good HP laptop. It has Ryzen in it. You know what I mean? It's a GeForce GTX. I mean, it's not the top of the line. It has NVIDIA. It's not the big top of the line laptop, but it can hang because it can play those games. So, to the true PlayStation fans out there, I'm happy for you guys. I hope they do this right. Because if they don't do this right, nobody's going to subscribe to that PlayStation Pass. I'm telling you. If they don't see brand new games in there, day and date, their exclusives and stuff like that, I guarantee you there's going to be a lot that's going to be turned off with it. Because they're going to say, well, this kind of sucks. It's not like Xbox Game Pass. At least they have their exclusives in there day and date, and I don't have to go out and spend $60, $70. I can just play it on my Game Pass and download it now. I'm ready to play Halo Infinite. I already got it downloaded in Game Pass right now, and I'm going out and buy the physical because I'm a collector. Just like I showed you the physical of Forza Horizon 5. I already have it ready to go. So they're going to be mad if their exclusive games are not in their day and date. They're going to be upset. They're going to be upset. They want that value for their buck. If PlayStation doesn't give you guys the value for your buck with that PlayStation Pass, I'm telling you right now, don't get it. Don't get it. It better be worth your value. You got to remember, you work hard for your money. People that work, don't sit on here all day and troll me and everybody else. I'm talking about real gamers that go out there and grind every day like my ass does, work, pay bills, take care of their families, or if they're, by themselves and have an apartment, house, whatever. They work hard for their goddamn money, and they want the best value for their buck. Rather it be gaming, rather it be cable, rather it be anything like that, car, whatever. Gaming is in that ecosystem too. They want the best value for their buck. If they're not going to give you that value, guys, it's not worth the buck. It's not worth it. So let's hope that they do you guys a service with this PlayStation Pass, because a lot of people out here in these gaming streets that have been making podcasts and stuff said they don't think so. And these are bigger guys. These are guys that are way bigger than me, way bigger, and they're saying that they think there's something behind it. Something's wrong. They feel like something's wrong. So we'll have to see. And before I go, and I mean this with all my heart, I know you guys out there are love gaming and love are true gamers out there, okay? But I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, you can still do whatever you want. I am not watching the Gaming Bias Awards, okay? I'm not watching the Bias Award, Gaming Bias Awards, okay? Because I heard people out there are just going to watch it to clown it, because it's not a true gaming awards. They're very biased against Microsoft, okay? And I think in some cases, I'm going to say Nintendo too. It's mostly it's a Sony biased gaming awards. That's what it is. I do not support Jeff Keighley. He's an asshole in the gaming community. He's not fair. You can't fix anything, because we all know who you are, Jeff Keighley. We all know who you are, Jeff Keighley. Okay? You can't hide. We all know who you are and what you're about. And you're just about Sony. If you were about Xbox and I guess Nintendo too, I'm not sure if he does that too much to Nintendo, but if you were a true ass gamer out there and enjoy gaming, you would be fair to all the systems, and you're not. It's proven in the pudding that you are biased against those systems, and you're always for Sony all the time. All the time. Boycott the gaming awards. Do not watch the gaming awards. Do not watch the gaming awards. Boycott it, because it's not for true Xbox fans out there, and I guess Nintendo fans. It's not. That's my opinion. It's not, and there's a lot of people that feel that way. It's not. I'm not watching it. I'll let my brothers, tell me about it and clown about it, because it's not worth watching. You cannot tell me that Forza Horizon 5 could not be nominated for Game of the Year. That's a bunch of bullshit. I don't give a fuck. It's a video game. It's a video game. You want to make categories and shit. It's a video game. If there was no categories, I think Forza Horizon 5 would win Game of the Year. But we all know what's going to win Game of the Year. And if we're wrong, we're wrong. But most of us say that that Ratchet and Clank bullshit is going to win Game of the Year, because they have nothing else out there right now that's even worth being Game of the Year. In my opinion, they don't. Okay? E-Rock said it, that he believes it's going to be Ratchet and Clank. I don't know if Hebot said it. I think Unlimited said it. You know what I mean? That's going to be Game of the Year. It's not worth watching. Okay? Because it's a bias awards. They can try to put all kind of band-aids on it and change things up real quick before the Gaming Awards to make it sound like they're playing nice with Xbox, but it's a bunch of bullshit. Your shit was already out there. It was already out there in the media. It was already out there on social media. It was already out there. Okay? You can't fix it now. You could never fix it. You're very biased and you're a fucking asshole. Okay? You're an embarrassment and a disgrace to the gaming community. You are. Except for the trolls that love you. The trolls that are up your ass 24/7 and worship you. We see it in your face that you're biased, Jeff Keighley. You are. You're very biased. So, on that note, guys, I want to say that I hope if they do come out with their version of a Game Pass, I really hope they do their consumers right. I just have a feeling they're not, man. There's going to be some kind of a more of a paywall in it. Their business practices when it comes to you buying their games over again and like their games period. There's always something sneaky that they do. I really hope they don't do this to you guys, because if they do, it's not worth investing into the PlayStation Game Pass or the PlayStation Pass. It's not going to be worth it. It's got to be worth it. It has to be worth it. I feel there's going to be a wrench thrown in there somewhere. You'll see. You'll see. If Sega Man prove if I hope I'm proved wrong. I hope I'm proved wrong, because you guys really need something like that now. Because let's be honest, you really honestly, I mean, you have multi-plats to play and stuff like that, but we have a lot to play for Christmas, man. We're eating good over here. Halo Infinite, the gunk. There's all kind of games that are dropping over here. You know what I mean? I mean, you guys just, I don't know. You know, I mean, we'll see. I mean, there's guys that enjoy their Japanese games and stuff like that on the PlayStation 5. Japanese X games and stuff. Their Call of Duties and their sports games, and there's nothing wrong with that. And the Ratchet and Clank, God of War, and Spider Man. But how many times are you going to play Spider Man and God of War, guys? Let's just be honest. How many times? There's no online. I mean, there's no multiplayer. I mean, how many times are you going to play it over again? I mean, they're games. People call them one and dones, and they have no longevity. They just don't. You can't keep playing it over and over again. You know what I mean? They might give you a DLC here and there, maybe charge you another, I don't know, $20. I don't know. I mean, yeah, put a little DLC, slap it on it, but that DLC can be beat in an hour. And then what do you do next? You're gonna play it all over again and all over again and all over again? They're doing you guys bad, man. Sony needs to catch up with the times, brother, as a gaming company. They really do, because they're really looking bad out here. All right. So I'm gonna get ready to go, guys. Hey, true PlayStation fans, good luck out there with the PlayStation Pass when it comes out next spring. Hopefully they don't do you guys a disservice, man. Let's just hope that they don't. But don't think for 1 minute out there, the trolls. Don't think for 1 minute out there when that drops that Xbox Game Pass is dead. It's not dead, and it's not going anywhere. Okay. I know you guys want it to go away so bad, because we like celebrating Game Pass in our games, and we're going to keep doing that in your face all the time we do videos and podcasts, because we're diehard Xbox fans. We support our brand, we support our IP, and we rock our brand. That's who we are. We are Xbox. All right? Peace and love. Xbox for life, guys. We don't die, we multiply. Peace. And you know what I always say, man? We're eating good over here.